Apparently, Bianca Censori, Kanye West's wife, is not who she claimed to be, as revealed by new revelations. And it doesn't seem good. After 2 years of marriage, Bianca and Kanye have faced numerous accusations that he mistreated her with his bizarre humiliation kink in public. You can imagine how shocking it was to learn that not only is Kanye not mistreating Bianca, but that she is allegedly in charge. A few days ago, some really spicy teasers leaked, revealing that Bianca has allegedly been working as Kanye's handler for some really powerful people in Hollywood. To make matters worse, there are now rumors that Bianca is putting in extra hours to place Kanye under conservatorship and siphoning his entire estate. You better settle in for some drama, because this is going to get messy. It's absurd to think Bianca has been tricking us for this long, especially considering how supportive her followers have been of her, and how much Ken has been criticized for his antics. Bianca's relationship with Kanye was so sketchy from the beginning that there have been a lot of pleas for aid. He vanished from the public eye after almost being canceled, and the next thing we know, he appeared with a new wife. The only way we learned about the marriage was because he had a ring on his finger, and multiple insiders confirmed that he had indeed married Bianca privately. The marriage was so secretive that even Bianca's family and Kanye West's ex Kim Kardashian didn't even know about it, and they found out on social media like the rest of us. Bianca Censori. You guys have to keep this part in mind because we're going to circle back to it in a minute. Kim initially shared this comment, saying, "I'm really in my quiet girl era. I don't have much to say, just a lot to do." She also said, "I'm really in my quiet girl era." Kim then started shading the daylights out of Kanye on her Instagram stories, indicating that even she was unaware of it. Keep in mind that the black sheep typically becomes the goat. Those that wish to see you succeed will assist you in doing so. The crazy thing about all of this is that, as you may recall, the Kardashians had their doubts about Bianca from the beginning, but everyone assumed that they were just jealous that Kanye was moving on. According to one source, the family isn't treating this as a marriage just yet. They're waiting to see if he files for papers. They're nervous because if it's real, she would be in the lives of the children. However, numerous anonymous sources claimed that Kanye and Bianca's relationship was ideal and to ignore the haters. According to a source, Ye has been a megastar for 20 years and counting. His first marriage was to a person who spends practically all of their time in front of the camera. Bianca and Jay have a completely different vibe from each other. They are very private, loving, and completely committed to one another. I believe they both enjoy setting aside time for themselves rather than him making fun of Kim. Another insider told Us Weekly that things are fantastic for Kanye and Bianca. Kanye feels like he finally met someone who truly gets him and loves him. For the person he is, Bianca compliments Kanye on so many levels, and he appreciates and respects her opinions. She really keeps him grounded, and he's feeling better than ever. Things got super strange a couple of weeks ago, though, when Kanye was sued by his former assistant Lauren Piotta, who claimed that Kanye was super inappropriate with her while she worked for him. The woman claimed that Kanye had initially hired her to work on his Yeezy fashion line during its first season before making her his assistant. However, it wasn't long before he started acting out towards her, starting when he asked her to delete her OnlyFans account. According to reports, Lauren was primarily supporting herself via an OnlyFans profile in 2021 when she met West. She says he hired her to work on the first season of his Yeezy women's fashion line, and they ended up collaborating on 3 tracks from his DA album. Piotta does not have any formal credits on the record. However, West subsequently hired Pizzit as his personal assistant, with an annual salary of $1 million on the condition that she was available 247. She says she agreed to the terms, but that made things worse because Kendi started to send her some very inappropriate text. According to reports, after she closed the account, she claimed she was bombarded with explicit text messages from West, including adult videos. Additionally, Peacock says that he engaged in sexual activity with her while they were on the phone, and that he once made love to her while trapping her in a private room on his plane. She said that he would say things like, "See, my problem is that I'll be wanted to F. But then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been F while I'm Fing them. Then I want her to cheat on me." He then allegedly continued, using profanity to describe his intimate fantasies. She said that he contacted her once again, asking, "Is my D racist? This effing racist am I. I'm going to look at images of white women with black behinds and beat the living daylights out of this racist D. I'm going to beat the living daylights out of his big black sea. If this is true, Kanye is behaving like a rabbit cat. Despite everything, fans continue to feel bad for Bianca. One fan even said, "Someone help that poor woman get away from that man and get that ninja to a therapy session or something." You can only imagine how shocked we were to learn that Bianca was allegedly behind the scenes manipulating the drama. What not only is Bianca not the innocent woman we thought she was, but she is something of a villain. Y'all, it looks like we owe Kim and the Kardashians an apology, because they have been trying to warn us about Bianca since the moment they found out about her. I mean, Kim even made it clear that she did not want her daughter North getting too close to Bianca, because she didn't trust her. North really seemed genuinely into Bianca, because they were spotted out together holding hands and hugging multiple times. An insider revealed that North thinks that Bianca is super cool. This make him super upset. And the insider claimed that Kim thinks Bianca is getting too close to her daughter, and she is definitely jealous of the new woman in West's life. It's already a nightmare of co-parenting with Kanye. This is just another wrench, but we thought that she was just being a bitter ex who was trying to use North as a weapon to get under Kanye's skin. However, we soon started to see headlines about how unhealthy Kanye and Bianca's marriage was, and this was why we started seeing Bianca as a victim. One of Bianca's closest friends told Daily Me that although her friends are doing everything they can to help her, Bianca is stuck, and nobody can save her because of the barriers Kanye has put up around her. This isn't who she is. She is a very talkative and outspoken person who has never wanted to keep her mouth shut. So this explains why she seemed so shy and reluctant to talk in public in this viral video. You know, there's just a pair of shorts that I wanted to see. Yeah, can I get your number? I'm married for real. Oh damn, she looks so sweet there. And fans are all in their fields thinking that she was forced into a role and acting like someone she wasn't. The insider revealed that Bianca follows Kanye's rules, which include never speaking and always dressing how he pleases. This accounts for her strange and unsettling wardrobe choices. However, if you think things couldn't get worse, they most certainly might, as another source stated. Not only was Kanye supposedly controlling her outfits, but he also went as far as to control what she wore where she went in. Everything, the source also added. She is also required to eat certain food items and to work out, even though Kanye doesn't work out. He has been able to control Censori completely because he allegedly convinced her that they're royal. She has no mind of her own anymore. Word on the street is that her family and friends tried to stage an intervention, but it was a hot mess. She thought her friends were so jealous of her celebrity husband and her newfound name is a West, and that they weren't really looking out for her. An insider said a few of her friends were finally able to reach her, but she wasn't interested in talking, nor was she interested in anyone's concerns for her. Y'all, this is like hot mess, and it made fans even more scared for Bianca. However, the headline started to change, and there was some talk about how Bianca was slowly taking charge of Kanye's life. A source said Kanye's new wife, Bianca Censori, runs the show, including his daily schedule and deals with all of his business affairs. At first, this didn't make a lot of sense because Bianca isn't a businesswoman, nor has she ever run a business before that we know of, and she reportedly in the past worked as an architect for Yeezy, but that has been controversial because why on earth would Yeezy need an architect? That seemed like a cover-up to explain how she met Kanye, but it still didn't make that much sense. It made even less sense when Bianca started to control his business affairs without any experience in running a business. Kind of suspicious, isn't it? But it's even wilder now, because Bianca's good girl image just got revealed to be fake. So you know how she's always acting like a sweet cotton candy? Well, allegedly it was all an act, because turns out that Bianca comes from one of the most notorious mob families in Australia. Yeah, y'all, according to reports, Bianca's father, Leo Censori, did hard jail